Spending holidays in England is an experience that will make your dreams come true. Visit with us its extremely popular capital, London, fairy tale towns and villages, and the most iconic places which you cannot find anywhere else. No matter if you are looking for beautiful nature or the most extraordinary tourist attractions, England has it all. England will take your breath away and offer you an unforgettable experience, which will remain in your heart forever. Haven't you already decided where to go on your visit to England? Discover with us the best places to see in this beautiful country, which offers endless tourist attractions. Number 1. Cambridge. Best known for its universities, exquisite architecture, and rich history, Cambridge is one of the most favorite and visited places in England. If you travel to Cambridge, do not miss the university campuses. There are 31 colleges in Cambridge, and each one of them has its own history and style. King's College, founded by King Henry VI in 1441, offers, among other things, a tour of the most iconic building in Cambridge, King's College Chapel. Once you're done admiring its aesthetics, you may enjoy choir concerts or organ recitals. The other popular colleges in Cambridge are Trinity College or St. John's College, and its fascinating chapel. If you love fresh air, you may hire a punt on the Cam River or walk across the famous bridges, such as Bridge of Sighs at St. John's or Mathematical Bridge at Queen's. For those with love of history and art, there is Fitzwilliam Museum, which presents collections from antiquity to the present days. On a sunny day, visit Botanical Gardens, 40 acres of splendid green spaces and greenhouses. Admire over 8,000 species of plants from all over the world and relax as you walk through the gardens. Cambridge is an unbelievable charming place with rich history. Join the guided walking tour throughout the city or just wander around and admire the picturesque architecture. Splendid green spaces and parks alongside River Cam, which are perfect for picnics and long walks. Visit also local market on Market Square for souvenirs, local products, or delicious food. This market has been situated in the heart of the city since the Middle Ages and belongs to the city's popular landmarks. Number 2. York. York is without a doubt one of the most unique cities in England. It is situated in North Yorkshire, on the confluence of the River Ouse and Foss. York lives and breathes its past and is known for its marvelous medieval atmosphere. You may walk around the old street called Shambles, and you will feel like traveling in time, as some of the buildings were constructed in the 14th century. You can browse small local shops, taste a pint of beer in typical English pubs, or eat in the renowned restaurants. In York, you will find the largest medieval cathedral in Northern Europe, York Minster. Construction of this magnificent cathedral took 250 years and was completed in 1427. Another favorite place is the Clifford's Tower, originally part of the York Castle, built by William the Conqueror, but nowadays it is almost all what remains of the castle. For lovely sights of the city center, walk the city walls, a part of the medieval fortification. It is over 2.5 miles long route around the center. Be sure to visit York Castle Museum with interactive exhibition reflecting 400 years of York's history. Its most iconic part is Kirk Gate, reproduction of a Victorian street, where you will see traditional Victorian exteriors and interiors of houses and shops. Are you interested in Vikings history? Visit Jorvik Viking Center to learn more about the history of York, which is linked with Vikings who came here in the 9th century and named the city Jorvik. Explore the National Railway Museum, which will take you to a refreshing journey around the history of train transport. The museum is the biggest of its kind in the country and offers a collection of various trains, locomotives, and other railway facilities from the different time. Number 3. Brighton. A captivating place laying on the south coast of England, washed by the sea, lined with endless romantic beaches, in contrast with a vibrant city full of young people, colorful streets, and inviting attractions. This is Brighton. The icon of the city is without a doubt the Brighton Palace Pier. This exquisite piece of architecture offers not only stunning views on the sea, but it is also a seaside theme park full of attractions. Another symbol of the city is Royal Pavilion. Thanks to the redesign of the building in 1823, this royal palace looks like a fairy tale Khalees, and it is a dream come true for photographers. Stroll through the gardens surrounding the pavilion and fall in love with its unprecedented beauty. On a sunny day, recharge your energy at the local beach. It is a perfect place for a walk, sunbathing, picnic, or some sport activities with friends. Brighton is the city of diversity and colors. If you want to experience the vibrant atmosphere of this place, visit North Lane, famous for the colorful houses, shops, restaurants, and street art. If you want to enjoy sensational views of Brighton, visit 162-meter-high I-360, British Airways Observation Tower, with 360-degree views of the city and a large part of South Coast. For the nature lovers, there is an opportunity to visit the Seven Sisters Country Park. Just 29 miles from Brighton, this unique location offers a variety of relaxation activities and perfect photographic spots in stunning countryside. Number 4. Bath. This romantic and elegant city with a long spa tradition was built around 3 natural hot springs by Romans in AD 43. Travel back in time and visit well-preserved Roman baths, built between 60 and 70 AD. They consist of 4 main parts: the sacred spring, the Roman temple, the Roman bath, and the museum, whose collection contains thousands of exhibits, including the ancient bronze Minerva's head, discovered in 1727. You can combine a visit to the museum with brunch or an afternoon tea in the nearby Georgian Pump Room, which has been a heart of the city life for 2 centuries. Visited by famous Jane Austen or Charles Dickens. Another worthwhile attraction is Pulteney Bridge, completed in 1774. It is one of the 4 bridges in the world to have shops across its full span on both sides. It is surrounded by a splendid parade garden, a perfect place for relaxation. This impressive structure with 49-meter-high tower is Bath Abbey. It was founded in the 7th century and later rebuilt in the 12th and 16th century. Notice the specific fan vaulting and beautiful windows. If you love adrenaline experiences, do not hesitate to go on a balloon flight to have the best view of the whole city and enjoy unforgettable moments up in the sky far away from the bustle. After a long day of sightseeing, immerse yourself in the hot springs in modern Thermia Bath Spa, offering many pleasant treatments and a rooftop pool with a stunning view of the city. Number 5. Liverpool. If you want to enjoy an entirely different view of this fascinating port city, take a colorful ride on the Mersey Ferry. It is a 50-minute cruise, during which you can appreciate alluring sights of the city. If you are not a fan of boat rides, but you still want to enjoy the sea views, visit the Royal Albert Dock. Built in 1846, it was one of the most advanced docks in the world at its time, and thanks to the characteristic iron, stone, and brick construction, it was considered one of the most futuristic buildings of the 19th century. Nowadays, you will find here a variety of restaurants, bars, hotels, shops, and museums. Among others, you must visit the Beatles Story Museum, where you will find replicas of recording studios and clubs, where the band had concerts, and a number of items belong to the band members, such as instruments or clothes. However, the museum is not the only place related to the Beatles, and the whole city is crowded with references to their songs. For example, the popular Strawberry Fields or Penny Lane. Another legendary place you should not miss is the Cavern Music Club, associated also with the Beatles. This venue is still open and offers live concerts every day. Be sure to visit spectacular neo-Gothic Anglican Cathedral, completed in 1978 and situated on the St. James Mount. It is the largest cathedral in Great Britain and the 8th largest church in the world. With the length of 188 meters, it is the longest cathedral in the world. You will be blown away by its fascinating colorful stained glass and magnificent vaulted ceiling. Number 6. Oxford. Welcome to the fairy tale city with magical atmosphere, breathtaking architecture, and a lot of greenery. The must-visit place in Oxford is Christ Church College, which was the inspiration and film backdrop for the Harry Potter movies. You will recognize old stone corridors as well as this unique staircase leading directly to the Great Hall, the center of the college life where students still eat and banquets are held on special occasions. In the hall, you will find a huge collection of portraits and an impressive ceiling, which unfortunately does not reflect the weather, as the one in Harry Potter does. Do not miss the 12th century Christ Church Cathedral, which is the combination of Romanesque and Gothic architecture. Inside, you can admire beautiful Gothic vaults and colorful stained glass windows. Another must-see attraction is the Hertford Bridge, better known as the Bridge of Sighs. The bridge is located near the Radcliffe Square and was built in 1914. Speaking of Radcliffe Square, be sure to visit this place, where you can find an iconic round building called Radcliffe Camera, built in the 18th century and used as a science library. Right next to the Radcliffe Camera is the Bodleian Library, one of the oldest libraries in Europe. Nowadays, it is the main research library of the Oxford University and is open to the public. Do you know one of the most popular British drama series, Downton Abbey? From May to September, you can visit its filming spot, amazing 17th century Highclere Castle, surrounded by a splendid 40-hectare garden. Situated only 53 kilometers from Oxford, it offers a tour of the castle as well as the gardens, where you may also have a picnic on a sunny day. Be sure to pre-order tickets as the castle is a frequently visited place. Number 7. Manchester. Welcome to Manchester, a birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. A top starting point for travelers is the Manchester Museum of Science and Industry, situated in the heart of the city with free entry. Its exhibition includes one of the oldest Rolls-Royce cars, as this motor company started in Manchester, and many other interesting vehicles, planes, and inventions, such as steam engines, water frames, or cotton gins. Machines processing cotton and others as a reflection of the Industrial Revolution and cotton production in Manchester. Be sure to visit the magnificent neo-Gothic John Rylands Library, opened in 1900 with valuable collection of books and other historic documents. Enter through the breathtaking entrance hall, viewing the decorated staircase, and continue to the historic reading room reminiscent old cathedrals. In Spencer Room, you can find a large collection of rare books from the Princess Diana's ancestors. Are you a football lover? Then you must visit the best-known stadium in Manchester, the Old Trafford Stadium, also called the Theatre of Dreams. Opened in 1910 as a home of the Manchester United. Experience the unique moments on a football match or visit the museum and stadium tour to see the behind-the-scenes of one of the oldest professional football clubs in the world. You will find here everything from the collection of trophies and old dresses to the players' tunnel or locker room. If you love nature and hiking, take a trip to the Lake District, the biggest national park in England. Located only 1.5 hours from Manchester. This park offers many activities such as cycling or sailing a rowing boat while surrounded by the splendid nature. Number 8. Bristol. The number one tourist attraction of Bristol is the 19th century floating harbor, which is the heart of the cultural life, full of the good restaurants, shops, bars, or museums. In the floating harbor, you can find several historic boats, including the SS Great Britain, the first iron steamer, which crossed Atlantic Ocean in 1845. There is a museum directly on the ship where you will see the original equipment, cabins, warehouses, or the deck of this magnificent ship. There are 45 bridges in Bristol, but the most iconic is the Victorian Clifton Suspension Bridge, towering over the Avon Gorge, completed in 1843 and designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who was also behind the construction of the SS Great Britain. The main parts of the bridge are two 26-meter high towers, which are not identical in their design, You can cross the bridge on foot, by bike for free, or by car for a small fee of £1. Head out on the lovely trip to the world-known Stonehenge, located 75 kilometers from Bristol. This prehistoric iconic monument consists of several parts, the oldest dating back to 3100 BC, and it was possibly used as a burial ground, ceremonial site, or memorial. One of the legends says that the wizard Merlin transported the healing stones from Ireland and built this monument with the help of a giant. Number 9. Dorset. There is something for everyone to visit in the county of Dorset. Start in the Pool, lovely coastal city with the largest natural harbor in Europe. Walk along its old quay to find out more about history of the city, linked with the sailors and pirates. Do you like kiteboarding? Pool is one of the most well-known spots for this water sport activity in the UK. Leaving without horse riding along beaches is unforgivable. It is such a romantic experience. Continue to the Corfe Castle, a medieval fortification built by William the Conqueror and situated above the Isle of Purbeck. Another must-visit place in Dorset is 150-kilometer-long Jurassic Coast, which begins in Exmouth, Devon, and ends near Swanage in Dorset. It reflects 185 million years of geological change, and it's rich in prehistoric archaeological finds. The most popular part of the coast is the Durrell Door, which looks like a rock gate leading to the sea. This romantic, picturesque place is a dream of every photographer. Do not miss the Pearl of Dorset, Lyme Regis, a splendid coastal city full of small shops and restaurants offering the summer resort experience. Characteristic feature of the city is the harbor wall called the Cobb. It was built as a breakwater to protect ships and the town. Number 10. London. Welcome to London, the capital of the United Kingdom. The best starting point for travelers is the City of London, where you can find 19th century stunning Tower Bridge with two 65-meter iconic towers. It is a bascule bridge built across the River Thames. Right next to the bridge is the Tower of London, situated on the Tower Hill. The oldest part of the castle dates back to the 11th century. Visit the museum inside the tower, which offers huge exhibition, including crown jewels stored in the tower since the 13th century. If you want to enjoy a spectacular view of the city, book your free tickets to the Sky Garden. It is London's highest public garden with 2 restaurants, bars, and outdoor terrace. You cannot miss the marvelous 17th century St. Paul's Cathedral, a Baroque masterpiece with its characteristic dome inspired by Michelangelo's dome of St. Peter's Basilica. Cathedral was the tallest building in London until 1963. Throughout history, it was a place of many important events, such as the wedding of Princess Diana with Prince Charles in 1981. Cross the River Thames and come to the Borough Market for a great culinary experience, such as fresh seafood or tasty sandwiches. Moving on northwest of London, you will find Camden Town. This colorful, artistic district is full of interesting shops, restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. Famous singer Amy Winehouse used to live here, and after her death, she has been entitled as a Queen of Camden. Another worthwhile attraction is the 19th century Elizabeth Tower, also called Big Ben after its bell. Another worthwhile attraction is the Palace of Westminster, which is the center of political life in the United Kingdom. Walk through the splendid St. James Park full of beautiful flowers and lovely animals, such as typical London squirrels, to the Buckingham Palace, the royal residence of the Queen Elizabeth II. The palace took its present form in the 19th century and became the main royal residence in 1837 during the reign of Queen Victoria. Did you know that there are more rainy days in Miami or Orlando than in London? If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more in the future, leave a comment, give a like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.